Let's take you live now for a look at Mount Hood from our ODOT camera in Government Camp. Traffic has been slow moving there. We've been watching this moment by moment. Higher up on the mountain, Timberline has announced that it is closed today because of heavy snow. Also, Mount Hood National Forest just posted on Twitter a warning about high avalanche danger. So let's turn to Drew Reeves now for a closer look at our weather conditions, because we don't have just rain here in the metro area, but this snow is really having an impact, not just up on the mountain, but in the gorge.
Yeah, lots of places, but the mountain is getting a ton of snow. You can see this is the view at Ski Bowl right now, just packed with that snow up there. Travel is going to be extremely difficult, whether you are traveling through the Cascades or in the gorge where the roads are closed right now. But you can see tonight we're expecting more heavy snow into the Cascades, another possible 6 to 12 inches of just packed snow that is going to be drifting and blowing at times as well. And then as we go into tomorrow, it's not going to be quite as heavy, but still snowy, another 6 to 10 inches. So we could be getting another at least foot or possibly 2 feet by tomorrow afternoon into the Cascades. So a lot more snow is coming. And then Wednesday, we'll get a little bit more of a break, some more snow showers, lighter accumulations, about 3 to 6 inches there, but going to continue to just see packed snow and ice on those roads. Here's a look at kind of our snow forecast. You can see a little bit moving into the eastern portion of the metro, but just take a look into the gorge and the Cascades, how much accumulations they're getting. And that into eastern Oregon is kind of the case as well. The mountains of eastern Oregon getting a lot of snow there as well. Not quite as much once you're around the Pendleton area just east of the Dalles. But here's a look at the rain that we're getting here in the metro area. It is pretty wet across the region on our radar. As we take a look from our Portland Timbers camera, you can see that rain falling there. It's 41 degrees right now, but it is going to be wet for the rest of the day and for a little while here. So here's a look as we go into this afternoon. We'll continue to see some more steady rain, becoming a little bit more shower activity by this evening. By 9 o'clock, it doesn't look terribly wet out there, but into the Cascades and that central part of the gorge, we're continuing to see that snow falling. And then as we go through overnight into tomorrow morning, it's a little bit more shower activity rather than that steady rain that we're seeing. And then more steady rain comes in tomorrow evening. Looks pretty wet, but Wednesday morning, it does look like we're going to get a dry period, even with that snow, a little bit more dry there. And you can see we'll just be cloudy here in the Portland area. But then by afternoon, we are wet again, and it looks like we are going to be very wet heading into Thursday evening. So taking a look at possibly how much precipitation we could be seeing. This is by the end of the day tomorrow, getting close to an inch potentially here in the Portland area, a little bit more than an inch along the central and southern portions of the coast there. Quite a bit of precipitation into the mountains again and moving east towards the Dalles. But then as we go through the rest of the week, we could be seeing more than 2 inches of rain falling here in the Portland area and much more along the coast and into the mountains. So this is going to be a very wet week ahead. We did have a flood advisory here in the Portland area, but that has since expired. But we will continue to see the rain and temperatures into the 40s for much of this week until about Thursday, and then we'll be into the low 50s there, but that is going to be a soaker of a day on Thursday. We stay rainy on Friday. Finally looks like we'll get some relief as we head towards the weekend. We'll be drying out on Saturday, likely dry on Sunday with some more sunshine and temperatures back around 50 degrees.